What is going on? So listen, I have a hankering, and we're gonna cook at Brenda's house. I have brought some alligator fillets, Troy Landry alligator fillets. If you see the red live in the upper left-hand corner, that means we are live. If you do not see the red live in the upper left-hand corner, that means you are watching the replay. So there it is. Let me do this. Let's see. Oh, nobody has commented yet. As soon as somebody comments, and then I will comment. So we are doing, this is what I'm making. My version, my Mama Day's version of a fish and alligator po' boy. So we're making it. Y'all already know. Would somebody please comment at the bottom so I can, thank you so much, Terrell, Melissa Jackson, and it won't let me comment. All comments visible. Let's see. Jerry, will you do hashtag followers? And do at followers or at subscribers, please. Okay, I'm going to turn you guys over here. We're going to pray over this food and we're going to get it started. So there it is. So I pretty much have everything over here that we need. Lord, thank you for this food. Bless and sanctify it for the nourishment of everybody's body. Bless my hands as I prepare it. And bless every mouth that eats it. In Jesus' name. Okay, so I'm making a beer batter. So first of all, I'm going to open the gator fillets. And I'm going to put them in this glass bowl. So that's the first thing we're going to do. So and then I'm going to go over and I'm going to rinse these in the sink. So let me throw this away. Okay, so this is what the alligator fillets look like. And then I'm going to go over to the sink and I'm going to rinse them. I'll let you all watch me. Check that out. I like. I read people's stuff. So I want to rinse these just like that. I mean, they're pre-cleaned and pre-washed, but I feel like I don't know who touched these. You know what I mean? So there is our alligator fillets, and it's like little nuggets that they're cut into. So that's perfect because, that's how we're going to do it. Hey, Bryn, I do need, well, I guess I can use this bowl to put the nuggets in because this bowl I wanted to make the beer batter in.
I can get you different
And so, like this?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay, and that I will use for the... Okay, so she's going to get me another bowl. Let me turn you guys around, and I'll show you exactly what I'm going to do. So, let's scoop y'all. Whoops. You already know. They don't call me Grace for nothing. I just want you to be able to see. Oh, thank you. Okay, so...
Big enough, you want this bigger one?
Yeah, I want the bigger one. Just because I'm making the beer batter as well. Okay, so I'm going to be using a beer batter tempura. This is like a tempura beer batter. It's Shore Lunch. It's the name of it, so that's what I'm going to be using. Okay. And I'm going to use the whole thing because I'm also going to be making some broccoli bites along with it. Actually, I think maybe I guess it doesn't matter because they will be deep fried, so. Okay, so the recipe for this beer batter calls for, let me see now because I've never used this before, so we want to get this right. Okay, you will need 1 pound of thawed fillets. So 1 pound, and that's a pound, but that's a pound. So we want 2 pounds, right? So I'm going to make enough for 2 pounds, which is a cup of the, so I have a half a cup here. So we need 2 of these. because I'm making the, there. I'm really tempted to use it all. Y'all already know. There's not very much left.
Well, you might as well make it all because you're going to put
Okay.
the broccoli in it too, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna make it all. There. We made it all. We made the whole bag. Because we're doing broccoli and we're doing um, alligator. So that's what we made right there. And I will keep this bag out because y'all know I like to take pictures. Y'all already know. Okay, so there. So I used that whole box of that. Okay. And since I'm making my own beer batter, I'm going to be with the kit, but I'm going to add about a tablespoon of garlic powder. And I'm going to add some parsley flakes, about a teaspoon of garlic or of parsley flakes because it makes it pretty. And as y'all know, parsley lowers blood pressure, so we try to do what we can do. So there we are. Let me see what the ingredients on this is. So the ingredients in this is wheat flour, niacin, iron, thiamine, folic acid, yellow corn flour, modified food starch, salt. That's what I was wondering. There was salt in this. Leavening sodium, gargum, spices. Okay, so that's all we need to add to that. We don't need to add. Okay, so there's that. And let me put my garlic powder and stuff over there because, and then I have a can of Budweiser beer. And we're going to add some Budweiser. But I'm gonna do it a little at a time because we don't want a real thin batter. We want a thick batter that's going to cling onto our meat and our veggies. So I'm gonna do a little bit at a time. Just like that. And as you know, alcohol does cook out when it's cooked. The alcohol content cooks out. So we're not going to be getting drunk or anything here on this can of beer. Just so y'all know. Because the alcohol content does cook out. So you can see. I may have to add a little bit of water to this. That's really thick. But you never know once I'm done with this beer. It may be okay. And I'm hoping so. Because beer batter is so wonderful. It's got such good flavors to it. I remember when Brenda's dad was alive, he used to make this beer batter. And I believe he made it from scratch, didn't he, Brenda? Didn't Dad make it from scratch? Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Let me tell you, so good. And Brenda actually makes it like her dad, and it's just so crispy and so thin. It just coats, and makes it so perfect. And so the secret to a batter is the right consistency, which I'm not real familiar with, so I hope she likes what I do here. Because she is a little bit of a pro. Her daddy used to do it all the time, so she grew up doing this. But we'll see. The proof will be in the pudding. Yep, that's what I'm trying to do. But I don't want it too thick because we don't want a thick breading, but we don't want it too thin where it's going to slide off either. So it's looking real close. So if they don't call me Grace for not letting me get a washcloth. Yeah, we don't want like doughy. I want a thin, crispy shell, like.
No, I'm talking about sometimes it's how it's just the fish is just flat on there.
Yeah.
Or puffs just a little bit, just leaves that crunch in it.
Yeah. That too. See? Told you know stuff, man. Okay, let me put this in the sink. And I thought it would go live here on YouTube because it's so much easier and it's so much milder over here. Like, it's not overwhelming. And I have been overwhelming, you know, overwhelmed with the loss of my uncle. So I'm just trying to take it easy. Okay, I think that's a perfect consistency. Brenda, come and look at this and tell me what you think, please. Think that's okay?
Yeah, that should be fine.
Think that's good? Okay. So this is the consistency of our batter.
Get your grease on.
Yeah. So I got to turn my grease on.
Other
Oh.
one.
And I got some really interesting rolls that I want to share with y'all. So here in Detroit, they have got the most amazing products. And this is actually, it's called New Yorker. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's called New Yorker onion rolls. And it has the black seeds on it. Look at this. The black poppy seeds on it. And it's got the onions all the way through. Like all the way through. And this is, who's this made by? Superior Bread Company. And it's called New Yorker onion rolls. And when I seen this at the market, I was like, oh my goodness. This is thin enough. As you can see, the rolls are like what? Maybe 3/4 of an inch, a half an inch. And so I cut them, which is perfect for a po' boy. So I cut them in half, and you can see inside are the poppy seeds. So I'm going to grill these in butter, in a skillet for the po' boy crust. So I thought that was really interesting. Oh, you got a flat one. Okay, she's got stuff. Here we go. So she gave me this, so we'll be able to grill. And then I'm gonna butter these rolls, and we will grill them back there on that flat thing. Okay, and I also have a tomato sliced that we will put on there, and I'm going to make my sauce. So while this is, okay, let me put that back there. So while my oil is getting hot, I'm going to make a sauce for our po' boy because I don't have the regular sauce, so I'm going to make some. So this is a hoisin sauce. I'm going to use some hoisin, and it's not going to take much because we're only making 2 sandwiches for us. One for me and one for Brenda. So I'm going to get a spoon. Now I'm going to say we will do 1, 2, 3. 3 tablespoons of hoisin sauce. Right in there. And then I'm going to put some, let me clean that spoon off so I don't get this all in the mayo. I'm going to put a couple tablespoons of mayo in there, just like that. And we're gonna mix that together. And that's gonna be our sauce for our sandwich. Because the hoisin, it has that little sweetness to it, and the mayo has just enough to bland it out, you know, so that it will give it a rich flavor, but not too much. And so that's our sauce right there that I'm going to put on Right there. So simple, right? So that's what it looks like. 3 tablespoons of hoisin sauce and 2 tablespoons of mayo. Just like that. So that's going to be our sauce. So we'll set that over there. Let me put this in the refrigerator. Okay. There we go. Okay, and I have some bread and butter pickles, slices, chips, that I will put on there also. So we're gonna set this aside so we're done with all these seasonings. Let me put them away. And the first thing I'm going to do, there, that was there, okay. I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do our broccoli. Because I would rather have the broccoli in here than, and I may not use all this broccoli, you know. I'm just making some broccoli nuggets for our veggie side. Just stick it down in there. Let me get her little thing right here. Okay. Let me get a dish. Right here. Set our dish over here. Get some napkins. There we go. Set our napkin on our plate. Okay, so while that's getting hot, I don't know if y'all can see what I'm doing here. Let me try to move you forward just so you can see. There we go. So I have my broccoli and I cut these, washed them, and I cut them, you know, before as you can see, they're wet. So I did wash them. My hands are washed. So everything's clean. There we go. Okay. And so then I think that's hot enough. Let me put a little drop of this and see if it fizzes. Yep, went right to the top. Okay. So now drop that right in there and I'll show y'all. Let me bring you over here. I will bring you over here and show you exactly what this does. So I'll move that back there. And let me set y'all up here close so you can see the oil. And I'll show you. That's wonderful. So I'm just going to, there, so you can see as I drop them in there. Let me make sure y'all are sitting right. And these are going to be our broccoli bites. Because we all need broccoli. We all need them green veggies. There we go. And I'm not going to make a whole lot of them because there's just 2 of us. And so I'm going to try to portion control. Because we do have a Greek pasta salad. Since we are in there's so many Greek restaurants here, it's amazing. We kind of grew up around and eating Greek food, so I thought how interesting would a Greek pasta salad be with this. So I got some from the local market up the street. There we go. Okay. So we're just gonna let them cook until they're nice and browned and done. Just like that. Okay. So maybe I'll do a couple more. See, but this is the problem with me. I'm a binge eater. Brenda, do you think this is enough for 2 of us? I need your idea.
I would think so, yeah.
Okay. So then, we don't need that. Okay.
Because we have the sandwich and the salad and everything else too.
Okay, so while them are cooking, I'm going to put our alligator in here for our sandwiches. Just like that. Well, them don't take long, so these are gonna go right in. So this needs, I wanna cut this one apart because that's it's a big piece. See, and for the most part, they are separated. There we go. Okay. Let me put this in the sink. Okay. And there is our alligator right there. So we have our alligator in our tempura beer batter. And I'm just going to mix that around just so that's all coated. Just like that. Okay. So this is looking good over here. I don't know if y'all can see. Yep, pretty much. So I'm going to flip these. Just like that. Yes. Brenda has never had broccoli bites like this, so I'm really excited. Y'all know. And so let's make sure that alligator is all coated in that batter in between each little piece. There we go. Okay, now, while we're waiting for that, let me wash my hands. If I touch that raw alligator. And I'm going to butter that our bread. Okay. I apologize. I had to walk away, but gotta wash your hands after you touch alligator or meat. We don't want to get sick, do we? Okay, so let me get a spoon. I'm a spoon girl. Y'all use knives, I use spoons. Oh, them are starting to look mighty nice. Oh my goodness, look at that, y'all. Them are cooking up so pretty. Yes. So let me get our butter here. And I'm just going to butter the roll. A little bit like that. And we'll butter this one. Not a whole lot. It doesn't take a lot of butter. We don't need all that fattening mess. So, whoops. Put this over here. And I will butter these, but it looks like I can only do 2 at a time. And that's okay. We can do just 2 at a time. So there we go. That's enough butter. Okay, now we can put this butter away. Ooh, that broccoli's looking mighty fine. Let me get y'all up close and show ya. Let me show you what she's looking like. Yeah. Yeah, I got it on there. Okay. Look at that, y'all. Let me turn that rear on the low because I want it on very low. Okay, look at that, y'all. Look at our broccoli. Mm-mm. Just like Mama used to make, son. Look at it. Nice and golden and crispy. Let me flip that over. Look at that. Just like downtown, son. I will let the bottom get a little bit golden and we'll pull that and then we will start with our alligator. Rain farts. Y'all already know. All right. I think them are pretty done. Them look pretty good to me. So I'm going to pull these because them look perfect. Look at that. Ain't them just as pretty? We love us some pretty food. We can dip them in ranch dressing if we choose. Or just eat them like they are. Or dip them in a cheese. Melt some cheese. That would be good, wouldn't it? Dip them in a little bit of cheese. There we go. So there them are. So that's done. And we will set these aside. Okay. Let me set these over here. There we go. And now, yeah, we can warm that cheese up, Brent. And now I'm going to do some of our alligator. And I'm going to do this little piece at a time, just like that. Just drop it in the oil. Look at that. Alligator. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. There it is. See you later, alligator. Do 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 do. After a while, crocodile. See you later, alligator. Okay. After a while, crocodile. Dude, what's the rest of the words, Brenda? I know you're gonna be in the attic. And you're gonna turn around. I don't know the rest of the words.
I don't know the stuff.
You don't know that song?
No.
You don't want them sticking together. There we go. There we go. Ma. Y'all move it on over. Move it on over. I know my husband is watching this and drooling right now. But have no fear, Jerry. We've got more in the freezer and I will make you some. So no worries. No worries, Mr. Cajun Man. Mr. Cajun Man. I'm giving you a number and taking away your name. That's good. Okay, so let me set this over here. Let me get a plate. Here. And let me get a napkin. Our nuggies. Right there. And then we're cooking up mighty fine. Flip it over. Roll it on over. There we go. Let's check our... Okay. So them aren't... I might want to turn that up just a little bit. There we go. And then we'll get a plate for the rolls. Let me see if she's got any ranch in here. That's all right. I figured because Devin likes ranch, you know, they might. I was hoping. And we want to cook these long enough so that they're golden brown. And when they're golden brown, then we'll know that they're done inside too. That's stuck together right there. Yeah, it's stuck together. Because I don't want them stuck together. Because they go on the sandwich. Well, I guess it's too late. They're stuck together. I'll just have to be careful next time. Next. There we go. Let's check our rolls. Nope. Not browned yet. Yes, look at that alligator. It's looking mighty fine, y'all. Looking mighty fine. There we go. Looking good, huh, y'all? Alligator nuggets. Alligator, just for those of you that's never had an alligator nugget or any kind of alligator. So alligator, let me see, I wanted to cut these ones right here first. Alligator has the consistency of chicken in your mouth, but the flavor is kind of like a pork steak with a little bit of a seafood flavor. It's a very interesting flavor with like almost a little bit of a sweet flavor to it. I really like it personally myself. I know a lot of people are afraid to try different types of foods and flavors. I like to keep my stove wiped, especially when I'm cooking with grease. Let me check our bowls. Oh, not yet. Nope, not yet. But I do have them on low just because I want them to be, you know, so we just want them lightly toasted. We don't want them real crunchy, but a little bit. Because a little bit of the crunch helps. Okay, this right here, if these ones are done, and we will put these over here, and we'll put another batch in there. And if I have made enough for both sandwiches, and then we can just freeze the rest because that freezes up good. Okay, here we go. I don't think we'll have, I think this will cook it all. Because we don't have a lot left in here. And I'm trying to separate them so they're not going to be sticking together as they cook. Get over there. There we go. Looking good, y'all. Yes. Ma. Just like Mommy used to make. You make sure these aren't sticking. No sticking. No sticking allowed. Make sure they're separated, okay. Let me check my roll. Yeah, it's getting close. There's a nice big piece right there that will lay just as pretty as you please on that. Yes, Make sure I don't stick to that one, because that one went right over the top of it. There we go. There we go. Looking good. Looking good, y'all. There we go. Okay. Let me get it. I'm going to just press down on that. Roll a little bit. Just check our rolls and see. No, not brown yet. There we go. Okay, that's looking mighty fine, y'all. I know. We have to be patient. Patience is a virtue. So while them ones are cooking, oh, I still have to wait. Let me turn the heat up on them rolls back there, because they're wanting to brown a little bit more than what they're doing quicker. Yep, not stuck together. Very nice. Flip that one over. Looking good. Yes. Okay. So this. Mama's gonna try it, y'all. Should we have Brenda try it? She said no. Here it is right here. This is our alligator nugget. Oh my goodness, Brenda. Girl, better. Okay, you gotta try. Let me get your little one here. Come here. So good, right? Oh my goodness.
Head on the back.
Oh, y'all. The flavor.
You might get to watch TV tonight.
Girl. So good. Okay, let me check my rolls. Okay, so them are browned a little bit. Right there, let me get... Okay. So, as you can see, the rolls are browned just a little bit. So, we'll set that one over there. And then we will put... Okay, so, put that on there. Let them ones start to brown. There we go. Let's check these. Man, they turned out good, didn't they? Whew. So good, y'all. Like, no kidding. They are so good. Yeah, it's really good alligator. It don't seem to be chewy at all. Yeah, it's not rubbery. It's just like... And do you taste like the pork seafood flavor? Yeah, that's exactly what I taste.
You wouldn't know you're eating alligator at all.
Yeah, you really wouldn't know. You just wouldn't know, which is really groovy. So it's really, really good. Okay, so now I want to pull these. And once I pull these, we are going to go make her a plate. And I will put some more in here. But we'll have enough that's cooked. I just want to make sure these are done. No, I'm going to do the fish right when I pull these as I'm making your But the fish ones don't take long.
No.
So we have a couple fish fillets here that we're going to add to it. I'll show you. So right here is our fish fillets. And we're just going to put a fish fillet right on that's why we call them a fish alligator fillet. Put that in the Okay, so, huh?
Might slide off my butter with that alligator.
Okay, so we got the fish in there. Now, we're gonna fix her plate. So I'm gonna slide y'all back here. Right back here, just like that. And I'm gonna put you down here and I'm gonna let you watch me make her dish. So, right there. There's her bun. This is the bottom. Yeah, you will. It's just got a leg. Okay. So we're going to drizzle because we don't want to overpower. So we're just going to drizzle our sauce. We don't want to overdo it. Because if you put too much sauce and then it just overpowers everything. So we will put a couple tomato slices on there. Just like that. Okay. And I will put a pickle. Let me get. Yeah, that's good. No, yeah, you can use whatever you want on them.
Well, I know that, but I'm saying
Okay, we'll just do it like that. And there, I thought them were chips, but they're not. Okay, and next. Okay, so next, we'll put our alligator nuggets on here. Just like that. Yeah, well, we'll cut it and make it pretty for you. So it'll be easy.
We'll just smash it. Smash it down.
There we go.
Yeah.
Make sure she has enough nuggets on there. Okay. Let's flip our fish over. There's one. There's two. Okay, now, okay, we gotta wait for this fish. Let me turn that back off because I believe, yep, mine is done. Yep. I'll just turn it over and let them sit there. There we go. Okay. And this is our cheddar. Right here. This is our cheddar Greek salad. Right here. Okay. Now I believe that our fish is done. So we will put that right on this side. Pull this one out. Right there. And I'm going to put our last few nuggets in here because there's not very many. Put our alligator nuggets in there, just like that. Whoops. Just just little tiny ones in here now. So I'm just trying to waste not, want not. There's a little piece. There it is. Okay, that's it. Okay, so we have the rest of them on there. And we're going to finish her sandwich. So there's her sandwich. Just like that. There we go. And we will put some of our broccoli bites on here. There we go. And put a spoon. So you can see her plate. It's her broccoli bites. And this is she's not a real pasta person per se, so we're just gonna put a little bit on there for her. There it is. Let's give her a fork. Look at that, y'all. Let's get a picture of this, what you say. Let me turn you around. There we go. Let me turn the light on. There it is. Look at that. So this is dinner. Look at that. Oh, this one I can't do away. There it is. Right there. Dinner. Look at that. There's the rolls. There's that. Look at that. There we go. Let's turn this over just a little bit. There we go. And here is our broccoli bites. Okay. Here we go. And we want to hear what she says as she tastes it.
What do you want me to taste first?
Do the alligator.
The sandwich?
Yeah, sandwich.
Oh, it's all falling out of there.
Yeah, that's the best part of it. Got to lean into it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good?
Mm-hmm.
Yay, she likes it. Hey, Mikey, she likes it.
It's a good sandwich.
Thank you, Melissa Jackson. Please share, sprinkle, and splatter.
My pico fell off.
Your pickle?
My pico.
Yeah. So good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's see what you think about them broccoli bites since you've never had them before. I'm kind of interested.
Dig that little bad boy out of there.
That's a...
That's a broccoli.
Okay, I think it's an alligator, but...
Yep, it
Yeah.
is. Actually, better.
Yeah. That's a broccoli.
I'm going to put the alligator on now. Take a bite.
All right. It's good. Homemade broccoli bites.
That's right. We need a different cheese sauce or something.
That's what I said. Maybe a cheese or a ranch or something. So there it is, you guys. Alligator. Alligator po' boys. Look at that. Mighty fine. Mighty, mighty fine. Thank y'all for watching. God bless you. From Mama D in Detroit to your house. I love you guys. See you later. Let's see how I end this.